Washington Grown is brought to you by the potato farmers of Washington. Learn why Washington is home to the world's most productive potato fields and farmers by visiting potatoes.com. Also brought to you by Northwest Farm Credit Services, supporting agriculture and rural communities with reliable, consistent credit and financial services today and tomorrow. And by the Washington Turfgrass Seed Commission, helping our farmers produce the highest quality turfgrass seed in the world.
Hi everyone, I'm Christy Gortzen and welcome to Washington Grown. All across the state, farmers and ranchers are growing animals like cows, sheep, goats, and even pigs like we have here. Today we're going to be talking all about the hardworking people who raise our state's livestock.
We'll visit Pure Country Pork, where pigs are raised from babies to adults.
Oh my gosh, it's a little baby pig.
Then I'll make a specialty pizza called the Boss Hog at Spark Pizza.
Now, I'd have to say your pizza turned out better than mine. I'm serious. Your
Well,
pizza's
I'm not
way...
convinced that one's yours and this one's mine.
And Val is at Falling River Meats making specialty sausage.
Look at me! I'm making sausage!
All this and more today on Washington Grown.
This is harder than it looks. It's a little baby pig. That's really, really good, Pete.
That's a little party in a little glass. Well, hello there. Gobble, 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 gobble. Oh!
No TV bites here. I'm gonna dig in. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Today I'm at Spark Pizza, where fresh Washington ingredients and lots of love and care make some of the best pies in the state.
Sparks has, I think, the best pizza on the east side.
There's something everybody likes on the menu.
You get a lot of unique ingredients, very fresh combinations that I would never think to put together, but then dream about all night.
We wanted to stay local. I mean, this is where our family is, and we've got young children.
Carolyn Scott and her husband own Woodblock and Spark Pizza. For years, they worked in the restaurant industry, but always had dreams of creating something more.
It was every weekend conversation of when we have our restaurant, or it was always talking about the restaurant. You know, it was before Pinterest, so we would go somewhere and go, oh, I really like that glass, and take a picture, and just, you know, finally it was like, okay, it's time to stop talking and let's do.
It's very casual atmosphere.
Like you can come in, get a good beer, hang out. It's very fun, enjoyable, and it's great food.
And we really wanted to feed our community and feed them not just food, but like bring the community together. We just thought it was missing here in Redmond.
Yeah, we've been here a lot actually.
We've had over 100 pizzas and not one has let us down.
It's the new favorite in Redmond. My kids could eat gross pizza, but I'm pretty picky. And so when they want pizza, I only want to come here.
Later in the show, I'll make a specialty pizza called the Boss Hog with Chef Kyle.
The Boss Hog.
The Boss Hog, yeah. Oh yeah,
Say it like that.
Yeah, the Boss Hog. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Today I'm in Ephrata at Pure Country Farms. Here, Paul Klingeman and his son Paul shared not only their name, but a passion for taking care of pigs.
What makes a happy pig?
I mean, everywhere from bowling balls and something to play with. As crazy as it is, we can take a bowling ball out of a pen for a day, and then you can set it back in, and it's the latest, greatest toy.
Paul and his son breed pigs year-round, raising them from little piglets to full-grown adults.
The babies spend about 6 to 8 weeks with their mother, and then they're weaned, and then they go through the process of growing. In about 6 months, they're ready to go to market.
Next, Paul took me on a tour of the farm in style.
I feel like I'm in a parade. I should be waving.
The pigs have, 25 to 30 square foot per pig in their area versus in high-tech confinement, they got like 10 square feet. And they have the whole front area for them to lay around and sun themselves when they want to sun. And then they go back in the back and there's foggers and stuff back there for the heat and stuff.
The pigs each have an RFID tag on them that allows for automatic feeders to identify which pig is which.
As they walk up to the machines, the feed door, before it opens, reads their tag.
That's so cool.
And if the wrong one gets in, it lets the door in the back open, which the other one will run out. That one comes in, it reads them again, the door opens, and it gives them a shot of water and 64 grams of feed. They go in, they can eat, and then they can walk on out at any time they want.
Cool.
And it's interesting, they all have different habits of eating.
Yeah.
Some of them will stand there and eat their whole daily ration all in, let's say, 1 10-minute period. Other ones will eat 3 times a day. All of a sudden, there's no competing at the feed deal, because that used to be the bad thing, is the sows, that's what we all fought before when you kept them in groups. And
She's eating my food.
well, yeah, and some of them are woofers and other ones are nibblers.
Yeah.
Some of them sit there and it'll take them 20 minutes to do what one will do in 60 seconds.
Kind of like us humans.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, hey, they're all unique animals in their very own way.
Pure Country Pork is a non-GMO verified farm, and they don't like to use any chemicals to keep flies down. Instead, they use another breed of flies.
It's a fly that is 1/3 of the size of a regular fly. I buy this larva and we put packs every week out. And those larvae, as they hatch, those flies jump down on the ground and they sting the larva of the other flies, so you don't have flies. Because normally by this time there'd be flies all around us. And it makes a huge difference.
Our last stop was the birthing center, where mothers go to have their babies.
They spend about 10 days in here and then they're moved out with their babies out to those other pens. This here is heated and air conditioned.
Sure. Moms giving birth need that sort of thing.
Well, yeah.
Paul even let me hold a piglet.
Oh my gosh, it's a little baby pig.
Turns out holding a piglet isn't quite as easy as it looks.
Wow, not easy. Holding the...
Hey, let's go. I absolutely love good barbecue, and One Night Stand Food Truck is serving just that using fresh local meat.
Just putting good quality food out there, not cutting corners. You know, you really can't cut corners of barbecue. You cut corners, it'll show. That's why you got to spend the time.
Owner Bob Watt specializes in Texas-style barbecue.
So what's the difference between Texas style and things that I've heard like Kansas City?
The only ingredients is just salt and pepper, and that's all we use.
That's it?
That's it. Just salt and pepper and let the meat shine. None of our stuff comes sauced, and that's the way people like it. You get stuff with sauce and already somebody's trying to hide something possibly. But
Now let's see what people think about One Night Stand's brisket sandwich.
Do you like barbecue?
Yes.
Love good barbecue.
I don't normally go to barbecues because they have too much sauce and that's all I can taste.
You only use sauce if you're trying to hide the flavor.
I'd never eat a steak with sauce. That's an insult to anybody who's grown the meat.
And if you have to ask for A1, it's not a good steak restaurant.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and have you try that brisket sandwich for me.
This is delicious.
That's like the first time I heard Led Zeppelin.
That's a life-changing moment.
Oh, yeah.
for you.
I could eat this every day.
It tastes like perfection. It's just really, really great. It kind of melts in your mouth.
I don't even need teeth to eat this.
It's done with care.
I love it.
Would you recommend this to your friends?
Yeah.
I know I won't find this anywhere else.
I think everybody should come and check out One Night Stand.
How long is a mother sow pregnant? You'll find out after the break.
Coming up, I'm at Spark Pizza in Seattle making the Boss Hog pizza.
Boss Hog.
The Boss Hog, yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
have to say it like that.
Yeah, the Boss Hog. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And we're in the kitchen at Second Harvest trying out some stuffed pork tenderloin.
Mother sow is pregnant for 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days.
We're back at Spark Pizza. Here, unique flavors, fresh ingredients, and a little love make some of the best pizzas in the state.
Yeah, we've been here a lot, actually.
The combination of ingredients is always really good.
Every pizza that we've had here is outstanding.
So we try to do as much local as possible.
Co-owner Carolyn Scott and her husband focus on fresh ingredients and unique flavors. They want customers to really enjoy and savor every bite they take.
Our pizzas are not overtopped. Because we're using such fresh ingredients, we want it to be that when you take a bite, you're experiencing the pizza in different bites so that you're really tasting the different ingredients and its freshness.
The dough is really good, the ingredients are really good, everything is really good about it.
And I just love all the fresh ingredients and I love the pizzas.
If you're in Redmond, you really don't have to go far.
In order to develop their delicious pizzas into what they are today, Carolyn and her husband did a lot of research with Chef Kyle.
We took him to Napoli, Italy, and to New York. And we, of course, ate at every Seattle pizzeria that there is as part of our research. And we ate a lot of pizza. A lot of pizza. Bringing all that stuff together helped us decide what our vision was for Spark.
Just the laid back, low key atmosphere here.
It's just some place you can come and just kind of relax a little bit and get really good food.
Do you love it? Is it yummy?
Really, it's about being with your neighbors and coming together as a community.
Now it's time to make some pizza with Chef Kyle.
We're gonna make the Boss Hog today.
The Boss Hog.
The Boss Hog, yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
have to say it like that.
The Boss Hog. I love it. I love it. I love it. So today we're using the Pure Country pork belly that we've turned into a porchetta. So we ended up brining it. And then we put garlic and rosemary and some chili flakes, and we roll it up and we let it dry for a day, and then we roast it.
This smells amazing and looks amazing.
It ties into even all the local ingredients that I'm using already, from Walla Walla based flour to local cheese to a local oven built in Bellingham. So I'm really trying to create this product that is really entrenched in Washington State.
Awesome. So does this oven have a name?
It does. His name's Marvin the Martian.
I love it.
And Tony came in one day and he was like, "That looks like Marvin the Martian," and we were cracking up. We had a pizza on the. Yep, it's Marvin. So it's pretty fun. So.
Okay. Well,
so are you ready to do this?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
We start with the base of the pizza, the crust.
You want to try to stretch these out?
Yeah.
Okay. I always like to work from the top. So the initial is I'll push very gently. Then you'll flip it over and do the same thing.
So just like this?
Yep, perfect. Okay. And then so this is the slapping technique right here.
Oh,
so this is probably one of the harder ones.
We're gonna leave that part to you.
Yeah. It's not about what the pizza looks like, it's about how it tastes. And you know, if it comes from the heart, then it's gonna be great.
Next, we add some garlic puree to the dough, some chili flakes, and of course, some mozzarella.
I always strategically place my mozzarella.
You gotta have it in almost every bite, right? So these are some of the local artichokes that I've braised and smoked. So I braised these ones in white wine, a little bit of champagne vinegar, water, and basil and garlic.
Next, we add some porchetta from Pure Country Farms.
And I got to tour Pure Country Pork.
I'm jealous. I would love to go check out that farm. Perfect.
That's so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Then we sprinkle on some grana cheese to keep the dough from getting burn spots.
So now we get to get these in Marvin the Martian.
Exactly. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Cooking the pizzas didn't take too long, only a few minutes.
They look amazing and they smell so good.
Well, thank you very much. Now I'd have to say your pizza turned out better than mine.
What?
I'm serious. Your pizza's
I'm not
way...
convinced that one's yours and this one's mine.
We top off the pizzas with some baby kale, fresh basil pesto, and some cornflowers for color.
Boss Hog never looked so pretty.
Exactly.
So now we get to eat.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Let's give it a try.
All right.
You gonna join me?
Oh, of course.
Okay. I can't even say anything. That's really, really good. I could eat the whole thing.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
So good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
To get the recipe for the Boss Hog pizza, visit wagrown.com.
One of the things that gives me the greatest joy in my own backyard is keeping backyard livestock. So backyard poultry is really taking off. People love to keep chickens, but you could also keep ducks in your backyard. Both provide you with eggs and entertainment. This little guy has a pretty sassy personality. Keeping backyard goats for dairy is popular, but I love keeping sheep. Sheep are great because they're just a little bit quieter than goats. You can milk a sheep just like you do a goat, and you also get wonderful wool off of them. And if you know a hand spinner, you could get into a craft. Make sure that you check with the rock stars at your local extension office to see the legality of keeping a sheep or goat in your own backyard. I love their personalities, and I love that they wag their tails when I pet them. If you're looking for a beneficial animal for your backyard, but you're limited on space, look no further than our friendly little rabbit. These guys are great to keep in a backyard because they're quiet and their manure is awesome for your garden. You can use it directly in your garden without composting it first because the nitrogen in rabbit poop won't burn your plants. Another bonus is they're very cute.
Coming up, Val is in Carnation making sausage at Falling River Meats.
Uh-oh, you broke it.
Many of us have been to the vet with our dog or cat, but how different is it to care for large animals like livestock? Today I'm in Moses Lake at a sheep farm to see how students at the WSU College of Veterinary Medicine handle just that.
I'm Dr. Ahmed Tabari. I'm a professor at Washington State University College of Veterinary Medicine.
Although Dr. Tabari's specialty is reproductive medicine and surgery, the program covers all aspects of veterinary medicine.
They get exposed to all species, you name it, from zoological species to the traditional species, to alpacas, to llamas, the occasional camel, snake.
From like the pets that we have to the
exotics. The students get to be exposed to various aspects of veterinary medicine.
I've been wanting to be a veterinarian since I was about 2 years old, so lifelong goal.
Ever since kind of the end of high school, I knew I wanted to be a veterinarian.
It's just the one thing that I've always known that I was going to do, and that's what I've been doing to make sure that it's accomplished.
Time to examine some sheep.
What's her number?
930.
Ooh, this is a really nice image. You have the feet moving, see that? So one trick to do with these is to move just slightly. Go ahead and try it. There you go. Yeah, I saw only one strong one. Oh, two. There are two. That's the head and that's heart. So you see the neck here, the chest, the head. Very nice image.
What do you like about your job?
I love my job. Every day is an exam for me because they are very inquisitive. I love my clients and, of course, the patients that I work with. I never look at any case as a routine. We are doing a pregnancy diagnosis today. I've seen thousands, if not 10,000s of pregnancy diagnoses, but I look at everyone freshly. I don't know what that ultrasound machine is going to show me. That's what makes it fascinating, and that's what I try to convey to the students is life gets boring if we think that every case is the same, and I try to remove from my vocabulary routine. Nothing is routine.
It is really hands-on. The teachers are great. They really help you learn and are really knowledgeable about things.
For the last 4 years, I have learned more than I ever thought possible.
I'm really excited to get to be a part of this profession, get to represent WSU as a veterinarian and also my community as an advocate for the animals that I get to work with.
Washington State University in general has such great spirit that it's easy to become a coug.
Today, I'm in Carnation at Falling River Meats. Here, food and fun go hand in hand.
Here at my shop, we do lots of things, but it always involves wonderful local meats.
Darren Marsoff is a fourth-generation butcher. His focus is on local animals.
Our farmers are wonderful people. They love these animals. This is not from a feedlot. This is from your neighbor. I want these animals loved. I want them cared for. And that's what really makes them so special. I beat everybody because all my farmers work so hard, you know. It really makes it very important for me to do my best work so that I can show how hard my farmers have worked. One of the things I'm very passionate about is training new apprentices here to pass on what I know. Butchers' wages are some of the lowest in trades. And it's my goal to not only train these apprentices, but pay them a livable wage in King County so that we can continue this trade and I can pass along my family pattern and my traditions and everything so that it's not lost.
What is something that you would like people to know about being a butcher?
I grew up believing that butcher shops were very warm, inviting places because everybody was laughing and having fun and eating, and it smelled good, and it's really fun. It's food. I hope to have that kind of ambiance in my own shop.
Now Darren is going to show me how to make sausage links.
So that's just all you do is you're kind of guiding it, and then you're holding this on.
Okay.
All right, you want to take over?
Oh, absolutely.
And then push your knee there.
Push my knee here. Okay,
Yep.
push. Look at me! I'm making sausage!
Of course, I add sage to my sausage. Sage and pork just belong together.
Yes.
There you go. Nothing to it.
Hot diggity dog.
So now we're going to do a process called knitting. Your left thumb is going to be in this loop here. There you got it.
I need all the help I can get. This.
Put this in and you'll feed it through.
Here.
Exactly.
All right, I'm lost after that.
You're doing great.
I may have had a little trouble. Oh, no. It feels like I'm going to slip.
Let me correct you
Oh,
here.
gosh.
There we go.
Okay, I'm going to let you do
Okay. Let me continue.
I know where my strengths are.
You're doing great. Hey, you're a natural.
When you get it all cooked,
Yes.
I'm going to be there for you.
Yep, sausage and gravy.
Next up, we're going to make a hot Italian sausage.
You know, you're an old hat at this now. You know what you're doing.
I broke the machine.
You broke it. There you
And then there's Val in the kitchen again. I can just feel everybody at home laughing. Well, just fall on the floor, folks.
So what you'll want to do is you want to find your normal sausage size, which is about 6 inches.
Okay.
Then give it a little press like so, and then twist.
Oh!
And so then we've just made a sausage.
Gentle pinch.
And then there you go. Nice. You got it.
Oh!
Too much.
I busted. Oh, gosh.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm perspiring. This is a lot of pressure. 6 inches.
Perfect, yeah.
Okay. Gentle pinch and
twist.
Twist.
Nicely done.
Is that okay?
You've just made a sausage. Yes.
So I at least have one type of sausage I can make.
You did very well on both of them.
Okay, go ahead and put me to shame. And also because we don't want to be here all day.
I wasn't going to say it out loud. I was thinking it.
And of course, the best part of making food is eating it.
Makes me happy.
Me too.
It's like a little mouth hug.
Mouth hug. Yes, that is awesome.
Oh my gosh, Darren, thank you so much.
My pleasure, Val.
Oh, this is so delicious. I know we got to end the segment, but I still have a little work to do here, so.
You take your time.
Okay.
We are in the kitchen at Second Harvest Food Bank in Spokane, getting ready to do some taste testing of recipes from allrecipes.com using Washington-grown ingredients. And I have my taste testers here with me today, Tomas, my co-host, and Laurent, who owns Fleur de Sel Restaurant. And he is a French chef, and we're so happy to have your expertise.
I'm so happy to be here
Nice
again
to
with
see
you.
This episode was all about livestock. I wasn't sure what I was getting into when we went to the pig farm, but it was amazing.
I think it's so important for more and more, to have livestock that are we're more responsible as far as raising them and not being so industrial in our life.
And across the board here in Washington State, from cows to sheep, goats, pigs. I mean, our state is very, very progressive in terms of caring for our animals and our livestock. It's really cool.
They really do. So this recipe is stuffed pork tenderloin, and it's by Chow Fraz. This dish is very easy to make and assemble, and it's so pretty to serve to family and guests. She likes to serve it with a nice salad and roasted potatoes. I like pork tenderloin because you can do a lot with it.
I think it's a great cut of the pork, but in the pork, what is not a great cut?
Right.
You know?
You can't go wrong.
I mean, everything.
The shanks, the hocks, the cheeks.
Pig's feet, pig's tail.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never had that.
Oh, it's delicious.
Really?
Oh, it's delicious. Bony, but very delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're going to try the stuffed pork tenderloin. We're going to see how it's made.
It looks great. I mean, this is the type of dish that you serve and really impress the in-laws or something
Right.
like that.
The pork is really tender.
It's very tender, yes.
And it absorbs all the flavors from the stuffing.
I would recommend also our audience to, if they feel like sometimes pork is a little too dry when they cook it, because we have a tendency to overcook our pork.
Yes.
I would recommend to brine it. You can find a brine recipe, I'm sure, on allrecipe.com, and you just brine like a pork tenderloin for 2-3 hours.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It retains all that water, and it's going to be so much tender, and also
Add
so
some
much
flavor,
moist.
too.
Yep, and more moist.
Yeah. Lola says this was fantastic. I only changed one thing. I added feta cheese to the filling. And I'm going to use this same filling with chicken breasts. So thanks for a new favorite, Lola says. Yeah, that's a great idea.
It is a great idea. It will bring a little more creaminess to the dish.
Good stuff.
All right.
Excellent. Thank you.
Stuffed pork tenderloin from Chow Fraz.
Thank
really
you.
good, really good. Thank you.
To get the recipe for stuffed pork tenderloin, go to wagrown.com.
So the next time you're driving across the state and you see a herd of cows or sheep or pigs, think of the hardworking people who are doing their best to raise them right. That's it for this episode of Washington Grown. We'll see you next time.